Someone's left a speech up here. This is just fabulous. We're really moving now. I want to tell you a really quick story. I think it was 2 years ago, I was at a party just like this. Maybe not as good as this, but kind of like this. And I met this guy. He was on a stage. There was a world champion surfer. There was an internationally beloved footballer. And then there was this guy. I didn't know who the hell he was, but he stole the show. And then I found out he was Iraqi. And then I heard his story. He was forced to flee Iraq as a young surgeon. His life was threatened at gunpoint. He eventually arrived to Australia as a refugee after surviving a harrowing boat journey. He spent a year in brutal, and I mean brutal conditions in an Australian detention centre, and when he was eventually granted entry into Australia, he was forced to entirely re-qualify for his medical degree. But he started from scratch. This young Iraqi re-qualified, rolled up his sleeves and he played an instrumental role in advancing an entirely innovative orthopedic surgery known as osseointegration. This surgery helps people use limbs that they think that they have lost forever. I was honored to accompany him on a trip to Baghdad where he sat, surveyed, and began to treat soldiers, men, women, and children who had lost limbs fighting Daesh. He's as tireless a person as I've ever met. He's as determined a person as I've ever met. And I'm so proud to call you a friend. Our first Editor's Special Award, our first ever Social Force Award goes to my friend Munjid Al-Madiris. Munjid.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you very much for having me here. Thanks very much for GQ committee, and special thanks to Adam, who I'm very honored to call a friend. But I also would like to thank the people of the United Arab Emirates who are hosting us in this place. Look at what this place is like. We used to call Egypt bright, Beirut Prince, and Baghdad Reed. These days are gone, sadly. But now the torch is being carried by people and the leaders of the United Arab Emirates. And not because they have money, but because they have wisdom, and because they know how to read a country. On this note, I would like to use this opportunity to ask the international people, please help your brothers and sisters in these countries that are suffering. There are people who are struggling for their life just because they ask for simple needs of electricity, water, and education. Unfortunately, we are heading toward another disaster where the Americans have withdrawn from North Syria and the Turks will advance to Syria. So we need to remember these days, and we need to all speak out to fight tyrants, to fight terrorism. We all come from different backgrounds. We all come from different colors. We all have different faiths, and we all are entitled to be proud about who we are. But we need to remember that after all, we're all human beings, and we deserve to treat each other the way we want to be treated. Thank you very much.